Hi, Mark Vruna with Printing News and PrintingNews.com, and we're here at Graph Expo 2015, day 3. And joining me now is Kevin Goeminne. Did I pronounce it right?
Yes,
that was pretty good.
No, it's pretty good. Thank you.
And he is the managing partner at Chili Publish.
Yes, indeed.
Kevin, we read recently that you guys have come out with a connector for PageFlex.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about this product?
Absolutely, absolutely. No, I'm very excited to announce that. So, I mean, PageFlex has been in the market for many years. There's a lot of American customers, or there's a big user base in America that has been using PageFlex, storefront solution, and also some of their editing capabilities. But we had a lot of existing PageFlex customers coming up to us and saying, hey, your technology is so good, you know, we can edit with it. We really want to be able to bring that power into our existing PageFlex installation. So actually, DevNote, a separate company, developed a plugin, a connector, allowing you to bring in the power of Chili Publisher, so the online document editing, straight into your existing PageFlex storefront installation. And we're very excited about that, because it allows these customers to, you know, to just get Chili and integrate that and start using it.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk a little bit more about Chili Publisher. So, you know, what kind of sets your product aside, or apart, I should say, from the crowd? Why should, you know, print service providers consider yours over perhaps a competing product? Tell us a little bit.
Yeah, I think we're probably a little bit, for some people, a strange company, because we do stand out. I think it's very hard to compare us with another company. We're not an out-of-the-box product company, we're a real technology company. What we do is we create technology for the graphic arts industry. And when we looked at the market, at the graphic arts industry, we said, okay, there's a lot of solutions already in the market, you know, bits and pieces, but nobody's really going in depth. So what we decided was, let's make this awesome document editor, allowing you to basically edit any kind of graphical file online in the browser, working in HTML5, Flash, all the new technology, so that you can work on a mobile device, so that you can work on a tablet. And let's just focus on that and make it a very open system that can be integrated with any kind of solution. So that's why the PageFlex connector is one example, but there's many connectors out there. We connect to all the DAM solutions. We have partnerships with MIS solutions. We have partnerships with proofing solutions. We partner up with Focus, who are actually next to us here on the show. So that's really what we do, this really powerful online document editing, allowing you to edit, preview, and control any kind of graphical file online in the browser, and make it accessible for a non-professional user, because that's what the market is asking for today. Is my customer wants to do more, he wants to be able to interact with my documents. And all of that, not using Adobe InDesign Server, which is a lot of other products rely on that, which is great, but we believe in local rendering. So everything happens locally on your browser, it's much more intuitive, it's much faster, and so on.
So in terms of, you know, the evolution of content, and obviously here at the show, print, you know, you mentioned mobile devices and tablets. What other you know, evolutionary changes have you seen in the last few years?
Well, I mean, an evolution where we have been banking on a lot and have been very successful with is, you know, everybody wants to sell online. Great, let's sell more online. But we need to avoid that. We're going to have this price war and try to become cheaper and cheaper. Nobody will win with that. So when you're trying to sell something online, you still need to be able to show the value of your product. And showing the value of your product, you do that by showing it as close as possible as real life. Back in the days, we used to walk into a print shop and actually go and feel the proof. What we did is we implemented 3D modules, so we allow you to visualize any kind of graphical document, either in context, so for example a trifold, we can show you how it's going to be folded, or a box, we can show you how it's going to be folded, or if you're producing labels, we can actually put it on a 3D object so that you can see it in context. And I think that's a really important trend. There's more and more players going for that, because it's really important. It will allow you to still sell your products at a premium price if the customer understands what he's buying.
And what other challenges, Kevin, have these changes brought to printers specifically, and how does your product help them to overcome these challenges?
Well, I think the biggest challenge today for printers is that customers are getting smarter, they're more demanding, and they want more. They want more than print. So they need to be very agile, let's call it. They need to be very flexible. Every 6 months, a big customer will come back and have new requests. He will want to do more integration. So a printer needs to be ready for that. So the days that you were buying one out-of-the-box software, those days are gone. Today, my advice is invest in several modules, find yourself a good technical resource, either internally or externally, and try to combine different modules and be in charge of what modules you're combining. And we obviously would like to be one of those modules inside that offering, but then at least if for some reason one module doesn't perform anymore, you can just swap it out and you don't have to replace everything.
Right. Makes a lot of sense. Well, your booth is directly across from us
Yes.
here.
We've been seeing each other a lot.
Traffic looks like it's been pretty decent for the last few days.
Oh yeah, this is this is our 4th Graph Expo, if I'm correct. Yeah, and I think it's really busy. We already saw it on Sunday. It was amazing how many people there were on Sunday. So far, we're really happy. But with trade shows, you always have to wait until a few months later. But so far, it looks really good. The numbers are high, a lot of leads, a lot of quality, especially. People come here, they're ready to buy. They know what they're looking for, and they want to invest in new things, and they want to move forward.
Yeah. Well, hopefully a fair amount of those leads will turn into sales for you down the road.
Hopefully.
And we wish you luck down the road and in the future.
Thank you very much for having me.
Kevin.
Thank you.